Great to be here. So my name is Joseph Michael, and not Michael Joseph, as many people say, but I work for an organization called Invest Stockholm. How many of you recognize or have heard of Invest Stockholm? A few. Wow. More than I expected. We just changed names too. But not everyone had their hand up, so it's good that I'm here because I want to describe what we do and how it relates to music and hardware, especially what we can do together. Okay, great. How do I change slides? Just this one? Yeah. Great. Okay. So this is a picture. We talked a lot about community, right? And ecosystem. This is a picture of the Stockholm tech and startup ecosystem in 2012. So as you can see, it was pretty empty, right? 2013, a few things started to happen. We had a co-working space. The very first monthly meetup for startups was held. And if we progress year after year, it keeps growing, right? So this is what the ecosystem for startups look like today. And as you can see, there are a lot of different things here, a lot of different colors, things that complement each other, things that support innovation, things that support the growth of startups. So this is what we do. We are partners to almost everything on this list here. We work on the background and we support initiatives that support startups. It's kind of meta, and I'm responsible for most of these partnerships. We're partners with Things. We helped Sub 46 find their first premise. We work with Tyler in organizing the Stockholm Tech Meetup, right? So today we're in a pretty good position. The ecosystem, as you can see, is pretty mature. We have a lot of things that we're very strong and pretty good community. So what do we do now? So we looked at this list, right? So this list can be made very long. And we thought, what does the map look like? What does the ecosystem look like for each of these specific areas? And this is why I'm here today. So we've started looking into this list, and we started with Fintech, financial technologies, right? So we did this report and mapping of the entire Fintech scene in Stockholm, right? So we mapped every single Fintech company, and there are hundreds of them. And thousands of people work in the Fintech scene in Stockholm, and they've raised billions of dollars. And when we have all of this visible, we see that Stockholm is the second leading Fintech city in Europe after London. So we're pretty strong in Fintech. And why this is important is because we can identify the gaps, right? So how can we as a city support Fintech in this case? And we've done the same thing with music. This is a report that we did about music tech in Stockholm. And it's the same thing there. Thousands of people work in Fintech in Stockholm. We have hundreds of companies, and they've raised billions of dollars. So we're very strong in Fintech. In fact, we're one of the strongest music tech cities in the world. So when we do this digging, what's interesting is, yes, we do find big, global, very well-known companies like Spotify changing the music industry. That's great, right? But as we start to dig in, we find very innovative, up-and-coming companies. This is an example called TactSense. Have you heard of have this come up today, or no? Previous event. Okay. So how many of you know of TactSense? Okay, great. Not everyone, but this is a really, really cool company. And you have to correct me if I'm wrong here, but apparently, so people who are blind or have a deficient sight can't play in a live orchestra because they can't see the baton that the conductor is holding. So what they've done is a hardware, right? Is it a wearable or?
No, it's a camera, and then there's actuators under her foot.
Under the foot. So she can feel, it's connected to the baton of the conductor, and now if a person cannot see, they can feel the intensity and the pace, and they can play in a live orchestra for the first time. And this is for the first time somebody was playing in a live orchestra in Stockholm. So this is innovation, this is music, this is hardware, right? And we want to make all of this visible in Stockholm, right? So they actually won the Stockholm Innovation Scholarship. This is a picture from last year when they received the check. So, yes, you were there? Great. So we want to do now, we've done fintech, we've done music tech, right? And this list is in no particular order. I'm looking at food tech now. So what food tech companies do we have? What do food tech companies need? How can we support more food tech companies? I'm very interested in VR, IoT, and hardware. Okay, so let's do this together. I support entrepreneurs and initiatives, and I think that Stockholm can be a great place for hardware. And these are my details. I'm on Twitter, this is my email, and add me on LinkedIn. I prefer LinkedIn actually. So yeah, let's work together and make Stockholm better for hardware. That's my mission. That's my message for you today. Great, thank you.
Thanks, Roger.